Jewelyn. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my home here in Santa Monica, California. Welcome to a very fun planting with Jewelyn, where I focus today's video on all or most of the plant babies that I got from my subscriber in Temecula, and she lives over 100 miles away from me. If you haven't watched Jewelyn's plant tour and trade, go ahead and check it out. It is the videos prior to this one. So I have my potting tray set up here. I have propagation bottles, I got leca balls, I got water, I got nursery planters to upcycle. What I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna deal with the cuttings first, set them up, whether in water or straight into soil, and then I'll deal with the ones that are potted up. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. I had a very long day teaching classes, and I am home for the afternoon. And after I am done with this video, it's 3 p.m. The sun is gonna be setting in like an hour. It starts getting a little bit dark. I'm gonna take Evie to the beach for her workout. I'm gonna just stick it up here in the front so I can see what I'm working with. Now, she did give me a bunch of these Easter cactus cuttings, and they're all in different bloom colors. I don't know what is what because it was all mixed up. So how she propagates this, and I think all of her cuttings for cacti and succulents, is she just sticks them straight into dirt, so old school style. Sometimes I like to do it that way, and then sometimes I like to put it in water first so that I am rest assured that there's roots, and then I stick it into water. But it's your preference. But once these do bloom on me, I'll distribute some cuttings to Catherine and to Tanya so that they can get some too. So that was nice, she gave me extra for them. I like to upcycle soil if I can. If they're still decent, I'll keep it. Projects like this, I can go ahead and upcycle the soil. So I'm just gonna mix it all up. For these, I think it might be interesting to maybe put half of them in soil and then maybe a few in water to see how it propagates in water. We'll see. Let's see here. I think I'm going to maybe throw all of them in here. Now, they've been callousing for 4 days, so it's the perfect time to go ahead and set them up. Maybe if there's any smaller ones, say like for instance this right here, I'll stick this in water and see what happens. But for the bigger ones like this, I'll just stick it straight into the soil. And I'll check on it maybe in a couple of weeks to see what the root system looks like. But I'm gonna try my best to root it old school way, which is straight into the soil, and wish me luck. So once they all bloom on me, I'll give some to Catherine and Tanya. So like this one right here, these two, do we have more? Okay, if there's any more fallouts, I'll test these out in water to see how they root on me. Okay, so these ones I'll leave on the side. And then the rest here, I'm just going to make sure that they're all covered in soil, because these are top heavy. Like my epiphyllums, they'll start just coming out. So you want to make sure that they're nice and deep in the planter. And once these are set up, I am not going to touch them. I think I might, I don't know, I will do a greenhouse tour in the future. I don't know if maybe when my grandma arrives in a month, maybe I'll have her redo the greenhouse and then I'll do a tour before the year ends. That's probably what I'm thinking for the greenhouse and propagation tour. Okay, so let's see. Just lean this over this way. It is still warm and sunny here in the middle of November, which is crazy. I'll be in Las Vegas at the end of the month for work and for the holiday. Okay, this is probably gonna be the best I can get it. Let's see here. Again, any fallouts, I'll just stick them into water just to experiment with them. But I'm gonna try to do old school way and do straight to dirt, and let's see how it does. Last time I did something straight into dirt was, I think, Tanya's night blooming cactus, and they ended up rooting up. So cactus and succulents, you can just propagate them like this. Okay, this is the best I'm gonna get, guys. So let's see how well they do, and if and when they bloom on me, and then I can keep some and give some to Catherine and Tanya. So that's baby number 1. Let's set this on the side. If there's any more, like say for instance, she did give me this, right? So they'll just live together and we'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and get this cutting into terracotta. There's roots in here, so let's see here. Maybe you'll get your own planter now, but if it starts looking unhappy, if this starts looking unhappy, then I'll take it out and put it in a nursery planter. But I think you're good to go. One. Isn't that so cute? Leave you here on the side. Okay, so now these guys, let's see here. This one and this one. Okay. I think let's just stick it into this planter since it's top heavy. And if I feel like it's not doing good, then I'll put it into water propagation to help it. Because this one right here doesn't have roots. So I'll just keep them in here since it's from the same mother plant. Okay, I wish you luck. So that's that. Same plant. So they're put together. Set them up like that. Okay, this one. Ooh, okay, I'm kind of curious because, and this is a rare one and she doesn't have a lot. So I could stick it straight into soil or I could maybe put it in a water propagation. Let me just set this on the side. I'll think about it. I'll decide towards the end. Okay, so here's another one, another loose one. We'll set that up with water after. Okay, here's a Latiboria. This one has roots, so I want to go ahead and stick this into soil. And let me clean it up. She's never took from her Latiboria before, so it's her first time. So let's see how well I do with this baby. Maybe you can go in a small planter. Okay. Like that. And the top part here broke when I was transporting it. I can keep whatever's left alive. I know they like to be a little bit more out of the soil like a cowlex here. So here's the setup here for this one. Once they start looking good and they become a fuller plant, then I can switch it for something else. Okay, so these guys are interesting. What to do with you? I feel like I should water propagate you, but at the same time, I feel like maybe I'll stick you straight into soil. A little bit more. A little bit big, but we'll just do that. See how well it does in here. So this is the setup. We'll see how well it does, and I'll check the bottom of the cutting to see if there's any roots in like 2 weeks, and if there's nothing happening, I'll take it out and I'll put it into water. But for now, this is going to be the setup. These guys, there's a bunch of them here. Don't want to ruin any of them. Okay. Alright. These I'm just going to stick straight into soil. So let's see what happens. I'm just going to stick them all in the same planter. They came from 2 different plants. So I'm just going to have it hang over something like this. And see what happens. Kind of crazy, but this is just gonna be the best I can do for it. So let's see what happens when it roots up. I can always switch the way how I want it to look like, but at least let's try to root it. And any tips or tricks, if you have any of these plant babies, let me know in the comments. How do you propagate from them, or found successful ways to propagate them? But for now, I'm just gonna go through everything and do the best I can. So that's Ripsalis. Okay, this one I might throw into coco coir. Look at that. So I'm gonna try to save this one because it's looking sad. And I'm just gonna take the brown sections off, and hopefully I can keep the rest going. And I'll stick this one in soil. Okay, let's get the coco coir. So this is coco coir, orchid bark, pumice, worm castings. Okay, and I'm gonna stick you in here. Hopefully you like that. And let's go here. Do something different for this. Every now and then I like to put my epiphyllums or Ripsalises into coco coir mixture. Okay. Stick this here, and that's gonna be its home, temporary home. We are getting somewhere. Let's move this on the side. She has a really big stapelia. Mine is so tiny compared. So there's some roots, and it's kind of calloused over. I mean, it's been out for 4 days. So I'll leave it in here, and I'll water it maybe in a week when it'll get its first watering. And all of these are probably gonna live on the side of my greenhouse with the other babies that didn't make the plant tours in front of my house. I'll probably we'll put it in one of these small guys here. They're kind of like on the loose side, but if any fall apart, I'll just stick them into soil. And I'm trying to keep the shape of this cutting. Okay, so that's another one. We'll just go this side. Oh, another Ripsalis. Okay. This one I might want to throw in Lego balls and water. I'll set this one on the side. Let me think about it. Put you on the side. Okay. Let's grab this guy. She has a really long senecio. We don't know exactly what it is. If it's a string of bananas or string of hooks. Okay, and this one is rooted, so I'm just gonna put this into soil. Use this and put it right into soil here. Since this is rooted. Please don't fall out. I'll probably wet the soil after this. Let me clean up all the ground. Get these here. Okay. So this one is good to go. I don't know. What should I do? Because I don't see aerial roots to propagate from it. But should I keep it like this, or should I cut it and make multiple cuttings? I'm not too sure. Okay. For now, at least you're set up. So random, just one long trail. So these guys, I'm probably gonna set these up in water, I'm thinking. Probably. So for now, let me just stick you in here with each other. I'll probably do like all the water propagation vessels towards the end. Okay. Some jade here, and these are all rooted, so I'm just gonna put them into one plant. They'll live together. bigger one is for me, and then Catherine and Tanya were supposed to have one, but I forgot to give it to them. But the next time I see them, I'll make sure they get it. And they both have the plant already. So, it's okay. Let's see, they all live together here. Kind of growing interesting, but I'm going to do my best without ruining anybody here. Good. It's a little fallout here. I'll just stick it there. So here's another one set up. This epiphyllum, I know she had it in soil propagating, but I don't know. I'm kind of interested to see maybe to get some roots with it in water. Maybe. So I have something like this. I could stick it in, or I have a jar here with water I can stick it in. So we'll see. I'll just set this on the side, and I think I'm going to do water for that one. Now this is some string of dolphins. I told her I wanted some from her mother plant. I have 2, but these ones, once they root up, it'll be in a separate planter as my little souvenir from going over to her place. So these ones I'm going to do water because they root up really quickly. So fun. She has a beautiful mother plant, so it's very cool to get some cuttings from it. Is that it? Okay, so for instance, these can go in here. I'll fill it up with water at the end. They're all together in one right here. That looks good. Okay, what else do I have left? Let's put these little burro's tail little cuttings here. They're not rooted, but I wish them luck, and they're just gonna live in soil like this. Look at how cute that is. Very cute. Is this another one? So there's 3 of them. Let's see. It's a very cute project. Oh, here's another one too. Okay, you know what? I will put this with the string guys. Questionable. Let's see. I think I'll try soil first, and if I see it's not happy, then I'll stick it into water propagation. But let's try to do old school with soil. You'll live like that. Want to touch it because they're not rooted and they're going to start falling out. So it ends in water. We'll see who does better, cutting straight into soil for these holiday cacti, or do you think that they're going to do better because I put them into water first? Time will tell. This is a first for me, having these holiday cacti. So here they are in a water vessel. Senecio, they give roots quite easy. So let's see what happens. Put this on the side. Okay, now I would like to have you guys in water, probably like this, perhaps. It's an interesting cut, so it's going to be hard for me to have it stay in place. So let's see how you do. Once you root it up, then these are going to live in probably coco coir. Anybody else? String of dolphins need water. Almost there. Okay, these guys are gonna stay in water. We'll see what happens. If my executive decision of doing water for these ones both. So pretty, look at that. And these ones, oh, so cute. Okay, I think I'm good. I just have a handful in water. The rest went into soil. And the rest are just gonna stay in whatever setup I have. So let's put them all on the table to see what they look like. Show you what I did on the Tiffany blue table. I wanted to show you all of the babies that didn't make it in today's video because I'm just keeping them as is, the way how I got it from her. So these ones are just gonna stay as is. And I'm happy with the way how they look right now, so I didn't have to touch them. This is everything else that I did have to touch to set them up. I decided to put the variegated trailing senecio here in leco balls and water to get roots. And once I get roots, then they'll go into soil. I just feel much better for that one to do it that way. The epiphyllum there is in my jar in water propagation. And there's a few in the center there that I decided to do water first. And the rest is all straight into soil or coco coir mixture. And I'll go ahead and I'll check on the root system in a couple of weeks. And if there's nothing, then I'm gonna yank them and put them into water propagation to help them with their rooting. But I think I did good. I think the choices I made today are the best for them and what they currently look like. All of these babies were sitting in my patio for 4 days, calyxing over. So wish me luck and let's see what happens. Looking at everything I did, I think I did good. I think I made the best decisions for what they look like currently right now. And then all of the babies that are on the ground in pots, with most of these guys, if they're in like bigger nursery planters, they're all gonna go on the side of my greenhouse and live there. Everything in the glass water propagation setup, I think I'm going to maybe find room on my propagation station back there next to my red Congo, and we'll see what happens. Like the ones in the terracotta, like the kalinkoi, the kalancho here, and then the string of the senecio, I'll find room by my succulent shelfie. I'm gonna have to go through that shelf and start pulling stuff off if they don't look good. But I think I did the best I could, and we'll see. I'll check it before the year ends. If there's any kind of roots, then I know they're happy just straight into dirt. But if it's taking too long, then I might just yank them and put them into water propagation to help with their rooting and then stick them back into soil. I'm gonna do another plant friend shout out before I wrap up the video. This one is going to Poi. Hope I pronounced that correct. It says here, how sweet of you to remember a friend on their birthday, plus you're enlightening them with positive energy and a gift that should last a lifetime. Have a fantastic Friday and a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. It means so much to me that you guys watch my videos and feel inspired each and every day. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Subscribe for daily uploads at 5 a.m. and well over 600 videos. And I'm thinking in the near future, maybe the beginning of the year, I'm gonna change my daily uploads to a couple of days to the vlog channel to help me not stay so far behind on that channel, because it's already hard doing daily uploads this channel every day. So I'll make an announcement when I decide what days I'm gonna dedicate to the vlog channel, but you'll still get a video every day from me. It's either gonna be one or the other channel. Tell down in the comments below, what do you think about the choices I made for the current setup, for the condition of the plant or the cuttings? Do you think I did good? I want to say I did the best I could. And again, I'll just keep checking them. I'll give them 2 weeks. And if they're not happy in 2 weeks, I'll start making some switches here. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more Planting with Jewelyn episodes. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Until next time, aloha from Santa Monica, California. Bye. So here she is.
And it's not even a Friday.
No, it's not. I know. You're wearing a warm jacket. What the hell?
I know.
So this is the bonus footage of the haul video. So Catherine is picking up her babies. And you said that yours died like that.
I think so.
Your Delospermas.
I think so.
I think they're Delospermas. And then
but I had about that same
she wanted
quantity,
to
so let's
give
see if
you
I can do
one
it.
of her Kalanchoes, her Kalanchos.
Okay, cool.
Tanya got one too, I got one, and then part of her Trilling Jade as well.
Great. Awesome.
Hey.
All right, thank you very much.